Hey there, I'm Lena Elkins, head coach and trainer at Lena Elkins Coaching. Welcome to Unfiltered, where we talk about real business, real marketing, and real transformation. This podcast is created for aspiring and growing online entrepreneurs who are investing their own capital, their own time, and their own energy into transforming their lives and companies, and are on a mission to multiply their income, influence, and impact fast. Welcome to Unfiltered, and I hope you love the episode. Hello there, my friends. Lena Elkins here, and welcome back to the Unfiltered podcast. I'm so excited to have you guys here today because I'm just feeling really high energy and excited to inspire and share. I just got back from Greece about 4 days ago, and I was in Greece with my mastermind, not the mastermind that I run, but the mastermind that I am a part of. So it is the Power Couples Mastermind, for those of you guys who are interested, and it's comprised of couples who run large online businesses together as a couple. And so these are my favorite people in the whole world, and they are also probably the smartest people that I know. Everybody in the mastermind, they live all around the world. They run, like I said, large businesses. They have multiple team members and employees, and they just do really amazing, cool stuff. Lots of speaking all around the world and training. And whenever I'm with this group of people, I feel so in awe and inspired and motivated, not only by their business skills and what they've achieved, but by how they run businesses together as a couple, and how do you manage a relationship and a family within that, which is something that my husband is also my business partner, something that we're really passionate and excited about as well. And so this was our second time meeting as a group. The first one was in Costa Rica, and the second one was on the Pelion Peninsula in Greece, and it was fabulous. You guys, if you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw a bunch of pictures, but we were staying at this insanely luxurious villa with chefs and full-time people taking care of us, and it was just gorgeous. It was just absolutely amazing. It was like in the forest overlooking the Mediterranean, with swimming pools, and we went sea kayaking and had boat days and did a lot of beach time, and it was just really relaxing. Good food, good conversation, good masterminding. We had amazing speaker sessions and workshops, and it's just incredible because as I grow this business and at the level that we are at, I sometimes feel like there's nothing more to learn, which I know sounds crazy because there's always more to learn, and there's always more to do, and there's always more space to grow. But I think sometimes when you're so in it and you're so in your business, you become completely blind to all of the other opportunities and ideas around you that you wouldn't recognize otherwise, that are really viable and profitable, but you just don't always have that awareness and perspective. And that's what I love about this mastermind, is that everyone runs a different kind of business. So whether it's coaching or consulting or more service-based, everyone does something different. Everybody has a unique target market, and everybody engages and attracts and sells to their clients differently and manages their lifestyles differently. And so it's just really incredible to be around so many brilliant people whose brains work so differently than mine, and to be challenged by that and to learn so much while also being so aligned with the same values and the same principles and the same overall life direction that we are going in. So it was amazing. If you guys are a part of a couple, if you run your business with your partner, and this is something that you would be interested in being a part of, definitely reach out to me. I can give you all the information and see if you're a good fit. And otherwise, I'll just keep you guys in the loop via the internet land. So with that, I want to talk to you guys about the three biggest lessons that I learned, and the three biggest really principles of the mastermind, things that we are all 1000% aligned with, that I think have served my business so tremendously, have served their businesses so tremendously, and I know will help every business that is looking to grow in a really powerful way. Because again, it's so easy to get blindsided and not remember these principles, but these are all things that we have to be in tune with and we have to really commit to in order to grow. So I just have 3 core principles here that I want to share with you, that if you are looking to hit the 6-figure, the mid 6-figure, or the 7-figure mark in your business in the fastest way possible, there are 3 core principles that you have to hold on to within every action that you take, within every conversation that you have, and within just everything that you do in your business and in your life and how you live your life. So that very first principle that I feel very aligned with is that big money comes from big planning, okay? And write that down if you want to. Big money comes from big planning. So what this requires of you is to think strategically, really weigh your decisions with expert insight, and have a clear roadmap for your success. And the reason why I wanted to emphasize this is because it's so common for online entrepreneurs, because we're also committed to like being original and doing our own thing and finding our own path, that we spend so much time throwing stuff at the wall just to see what sticks, praying to the marketing gods that things are going to work out, that everything's going to pan out without any real strategy or clear plan ahead of you. And that is a huge rookie move. As you are setting goals in your business, you have to have a very clear timeline and roadmap, step by step. This is what I have to do in order to get here. Here are the KPIs, the key point indicators throughout. Here's how I know that I'm on track. And if I can't figure it out on my own, who can I resource? Who can I reach out to who has already done it, who can help me get there much faster? So it's really, really important for you to take your business seriously. And what that looks like is taking your planning seriously. So if you're someone who's trying to sell coaching programs, as an example, stop just randomly posting on Facebook. Stop just throwing stuff up on Instagram. Have a real strategy in place with your messaging, with your roadmap for onboarding those leads and then converting them into clients that's proven and that's going to work. But when you're just doing things randomly and there's no real strategy, you're going to lose track, you're going to get frustrated, you're going to get burnt out, and you're not going to get results. And that is what leads to people ultimately quitting. So remember that big money comes from big planning. The second principle that you guys have to have is you have to put your money where your mouth is. Now, this is something else that I feel like a lot of people are missing. People love to talk about their businesses and think about their businesses and worry about their businesses and complain about their businesses, but most people never take the real concrete, often scary action that it takes in order to reach their goals. So if you feel comfortable and safe on a daily basis, if you're not taking any risks, you aren't going to grow and you aren't going to get better. So what I always like to think about is I do things that most people will never do. I take risks that most people will never do in order to have a life that most people will never have. And maybe you guys want to write that down too and think about that. I'm not afraid to do big, scary things, whether that's investing a ton of money into Facebook ads, or we're, by the way, when I say a ton of money, we're talking about like $10,000 plus per month in ad spend. I'm not afraid to pour tons of money into leaders and mentors and coaches and consultants and team members who I think are going to help me. I'm not afraid to make investments on myself and my own growth, because I know 1000% that that is the only way that I'm going to get there. If I play safe, if I don't do things that are scary, if I don't do things that are uncomfortable, I know that I'm going to stay stagnant, and I know it's the same thing for you too. So what that looks like for you guys is not being afraid to go all in, to really commit and invest in coaches and consultants. Go on retreats with like-minded people like the Mastermind I'm a part of. Attend seminars and group coaching programs and whatever you can do to get to the next level. Because when you actually go all in and you have more skin in the game, you are naturally going to get better results. You're naturally going to take care of that process better. Think about this. When you go to buy a new t-shirt and you buy a $5 t-shirt from Forever 21, do you really take care of that shirt? Are you thinking about it? Are you worried about it? Are you like actively making sure that that shirt's going to stay in good condition? Or are you going to wear it a few times and then forget about it and then, basically get rid of it? That's what I do when I buy super cheap stuff. Versus if I go and I buy a Gucci shirt and I know that I spent $500 on that shirt, then I'm going to make sure that that shirt is very well taken care of, right? I'm going to go all in on that investment. And it's the same thing with growing your business. You have to put your money where your mouth is. And the third principle is that you cannot expect that the entrepreneurial journey is ever going to be easy. It's not. It's just not. As you grow, as you make more money, as you have more influence, guess what? You're only going to have a different set of problems. So focusing on the grass is always greener on the other side is a huge waste of your time, because your problems are never going to go away. Life is never going to be perfect. And you can't expect that of yourself or of your business or of others. So it's not going to be easy. But with that, you also can't let all of that negativity, all of those setbacks, all of the frustration and stress that naturally goes into building a business, you can't let it ruin your life. You cannot let it take over your life. And this is another reason that I see so many people quit early on, is because it just becomes too hard. They become too frustrated. They're too deep in burnout. They're so under-resourced as people and entrepreneurs that they simply become resentful, and it's no longer fun for them. So what I want to encourage you to do is make your business fun and allow your business to make your lifestyle more fun. So what that means is that if you're at home cranking out work 12, 14 hours a day, that's not sustainable and that's not going to be fun. Versus I literally have friends, even in this mastermind, who have multi 7-figure businesses who will put in 3 or 4 hours of work a day and spend the rest of it having fun, getting massages, going to the gym, walking to the beach, whatever makes you happy. So you have to constantly, from the beginning, maintain that balance. And that's something that I wish I learned so much earlier on, was because I just worked and worked and worked and worked, and it simply wasn't sustainable. Versus if you can establish those habits and find that balance and set your boundaries early on in your business in terms of, this is how this is actually going to serve my life, and this is how my business is going to enable me to have fun, that is going to allow your business to exist for so much longer. So have fun, identify what brings you joy, take vacations, okay? Begin every day with something that you genuinely like doing. And remember that you're building this business to have your dream life, but it doesn't mean that you have to wait to have your dream life. You can start living your dream life now. So these are the 3 core principles that I wanted to share with you that I've taken from my mastermind that have served me in so many ways in my life. I hope to share more with you guys on my experience with the mastermind, various things that I learned. I'll be sure to keep the insights and the tips there for you. In the meantime, I hope you guys have an incredible day, an incredible week, and we'll talk soon.